Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Yomimon. This one is against Thorbjorn from our Generations tournament a few months back. So looking at this team, I don't have a lot of experience with the Rapid Dash. I do know about Umbreon and kind of its wishing and protecting and everything like that. Gorbis, that pink one in the middle, if you haven't seen that one before, does no Shell Smash, or at least likely it would. So I was a little afraid of that. And also looking at the Luxray, I was afraid of its guts, if it's going to have that. And not the Goomy, the Goodra, I didn't really know what to expect from that either. And Volibee, I just thought was going to be some sort of like support Pokemon. So we head into the match and we see that he brings out Goomy first. Goodra first. And I bring in the Luchador known as Conkeldurr. And it has acid armor, which I'm like, okay, you know what, I know this as more of like the OU Goodra, so you know, all out either speed or choice scarf, that sort of thing, but it uses Gooey, and it lowers my speed, and I take over his leftovers. Since I have base 45 speed with the Luchador here, I don't really care that my speed is being lowered, so I just want to try to pummel it best as possible. Now, I thought that its special defense, its defense wasn't that good, but apparently he spec'd this one out to be really good on both defense and special defense. I believe it wasn't Assault Vested, it was not Life Orb, it was Leftovers, but it's still bulky in the defense, which I was very surprised. But I guess at the same time, I'm not actually very spec for attack as well too, so maybe I should have taken that into consideration while doing all this damage. But I actually finally do get to live through this and take down Hugs and Maga from you, because he just wants to slow you down. You know, he's so sticky and gooey and yeah. Alright, so what can you do? So I take down his Pokemon and I'm like, who's he gonna send out next? It's the one. I'm like, Neo? No, it's his Luxray. And now he intimidates me, and I'm like, alright, this is not good. So he does Wild Charge. I didn't know what to expect from it, really, but it does take me out. I should have known it was faster, because my speed had lowered so many times, but I guess I really didn't want to do anything, so I just wanted to free switch into my Rotom. So I used Will-O-Wisp knowing that he's a physical Pokemon, and but then I forgot, oh crap, he might have Guts, and this is what I do a little damage. And it looks like maybe he wasn't Guts? I don't know. It didn't do as much as I thought it would if it would have Guts on it. So I do Hydro Pump. I'm like, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. It does it, and it hits it for some solid damage, but doesn't take it out the way I thought it was going to be. So Luxray proved to be a lot beastlier than I thought he was. But I put in that Citrus Berry and get some life back, and I'm like, we're ready to go. When you're dealing with new Pokemon, you're like, well, I know some of the things they can do, but I don't know everything this guy wants to do. So I use my Shadow Ball. I know now that he is slower than a base 86 for the most part, maybe on how he's spec, but I take down one of his Pokemon. I think right now it's 5-4, so it's still pretty close. And now his Umbreon is coming out, which is one of my favorite Pokemon from Gen 2. And I'm like, alright, I don't want to get Toxic. I don't want none of that, so I'm going to bring in my Diancie, and it does do Toxic. And I think I brought in it before thinking that Diancie had Magic Bounce, but I forgot that Diancie has Magic Bounce when it comes to, you know, changing its forms. But I also carried a Heal Bell on it, so I wasn't too worried about that mistake. I was worried about the mistake in the moment, but after that was over, I was like, oh no, I'm good. So he does the Protect, and I'm like, I don't like this. Protecting singles, I don't like you. Keep it in doubles, people. Keep it in doubles. You know what? I'm just trying to get my Moonblast off. That's it. See how much damage it does, because you are a defensive beast. And now this one gets a Citrus Berry, and I'm like, what is he trying to do? And now he gets to Foul Play, which shouldn't do that much, because, you know, I mean, it's strong, but I wouldn't be too worried about it. So bring my Diancie back, because hey, I might need to save it for later. And I'm gonna bring in my Metagross, because I want to be able to not take another Toxic. I'm not terribly worried about the Wish. I know it's gonna Protect at this point, so, but it doesn't, which I'm very surprised by. But it just actually, you know, takes it in stride and then does super effective damage to me with this, and I felt like an idiot by bringing him in there thinking he's going to do Toxic, and then did so much damage. So again, I do the Earthquake. I don't know why I didn't Bullet Punch there. In hindsight, I guess it didn't really mean much. I was just getting some damage off, but now it looks like we're even in Pokemon at 4 and 4, and this Umbreon is giving me a little bit of problems, I will say. Eevee evolutions and their trickiness with having Wish from Eevee itself, it can be a little hard to deal with sometimes. So he's gonna protect again, and I'm all like, I wanted to Will-O-Wisp it just to get some, residual damage off of it, but that's still not gonna do much when it comes to Wish. So he gets him out of here, and I don't know why. He was doing actually pretty well, and maybe if he did a toxic to me, but and he switched it in order to get the flash fire boost from my Will-O-Wisp, which was super smart. I should have seen that coming. Again, not knowing Rapidash very well, I was like, what does it do? No, seriously, what does it do? I know it's fast, but I think it's only like base 100 base speed, so it's fast in a lot of things, but a lot of things outspeed it too. But it did a solid showing. I mean, fire type taking out a water type, you don't usually see that. So I bring my Ariados solely because he has Sucker Punch, right? And he reads that very well, and I was just wow. Okay. So I feel a little bit behind the 8 ball here, so I'm gonna bring in my Gengar again, not thinking about the knockoff. Right, but it does toxic, so I feel okay. And I taunt it because I don't want to do it any defogs or anything like that. It goes, please, it'll knock you off. I'm like, what? Ugh. Alright, and then he double backs out of his Pokemon again, and I'm like, who are you gonna send in? And it sends in his 21, which is his Umbreon. So I just do a good Sludge Wave, very strong attack. Love that thing. Right, and then I use Taunt on it, so it can't use its Dashlyness, and now I can't use Wish. So I was like, yes, let's get back into this game, baby. Get back into this game. Alright, so then I do Sludge Wave against the Big Mama. I like, not Volibee. Oh gosh. I forget its name. But anywho, Zuatsi. I really like this Pokemon. It has a lot of support, but finally its knockoff is going to take me out, and now I think I'm behind the 8 ball because it is a 3-4, and I'm like, alright, what am I going to do? Diancie, it is time to clean house. So I had to reset that Toxic from before. I do carry the Heal Bell, and I think at this point where I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to attack. I understand why he brought that one in, because I might use Moonblast, which wouldn't be very effective, but we have match speeds here, so, but I am not a positive speed nature with this one. I'm a positive, actually, I am a positive speed nature with this one, so it would have been interesting to see how that would have gone down. And I do this Moonblast, and I'm like, take it out, and it hangs on just barely, and I'm just like, oh my god. Wish protect. You are the bane of my existence, Umbreon. I love you in my deepest hearts of hearts, but you, sir, are the bane of my existence with this protect, right? And you always see tricky things like this, but this time I knew it was coming, so I'm like, it's time to Heal Bell, baby. It's time to get that toxic out of me. So now if you try to toxic me, I don't care. Why? Because I got the magic bounce, right? And I'm like, take it out. Oh, and boom, magic bounce. There we go. And now because of that, I was like, you done messed up now, bro. And he synchronizes with me, which I was like, I guess he didn't really mess up now, but hey, I do just enough to take him out, which is what I really needed anyway. So I was okay with the synchronize. I mean, I'm gonna die soon anyway. I am not terribly worried about it. So then he brings out his Gorbis for last, which I was like, what if I didn't lead with that? Because Gorbis seems like, Shell Smash, Pass, Lead, Wreck House, and everything like that. So take a little bit of damage at the end of that, and waiting on him to bring out his Big Mama, and I should be able to just clean up everything with a Moonblast or a Diamond Storm. It didn't really matter. It's both super effective. I was like, I'm feeling frisky with fairy moves. Anyway, like that. So, overall, it was a solid battle. and I really like that one. Not a lot of Yomi needed in that one. Really, him not knowing about the magic bounce probably bit him in the butt a little bit. But we're coming at you next week versus my buddy Alex. Not the same Alex that is Snorkus, but another Alex that was an awesome match. He did so well, and it's the match that got him into the finals. So I'm proud to show you to that. And I'll catch you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe, telling me what other battles you want to see, or what you like about it, what you think I could do better. Your feedback helps me go on. So until then, have a beautiful day.